for us. Okay, recording in progress. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cynthia. So I am a program counselor from the school, from the Asia Pacific University. And together with me today, I have Dr. Arun from our School of Computing and Technology, which will be giving you the career talk in a bit. Okay, but before we start with the career talk, before we start with the session, let me just do a very, very quick introduction about APU. Okay, let me know if you cannot see my screen. All right, so I will start with this very, very quick introduction. Okay, so again, welcome to Asia Pacific University. So we are basically one of the leading university for technology-based program in Malaysia itself. Okay, so we established in 1993. So basically we are 27 years old this year. Okay, we started off as Asia Pacific Institute of IT. Okay, so we have started to offer IT courses very since the beginning until today. Okay, so we have already produced more than 40,000 of students, and we have 12,000 of active students with us. Okay, the student demographic is, I would say 50% local, 50% international. Okay, and all these international students are coming from all around the world, which is over 130 countries. Okay, so some of the countries that you and we have never heard of it before as well. All right, so again, we are among Malaysia's leading university for technology and computing, engineering, okay? And we also offer other courses like business, accounting, finance, design, and more, okay? All right. Okay, so just a little bit of this ranking, okay? So do you know where we stand or where we are, okay? So in this latest 2021 QS World Ranking, okay, we are ranked top 10 private university in Malaysia, all right? And if you see the boxes, the first three boxes at the bottom, okay, ranked number 1 for inbound exchange, number 1 for international students, and top 50 university for international faculty. So these are basically some of the international learning experience that we offer here at Asia Pacific University, okay? Because as I mentioned, I would say 50% of our students are international students. Okay, so while studying here in APU, you get the chance to actually interact, okay, with and engage with students from all around the world. You get to learn their culture. You get to learn like how do you communicate with people from you know, not within Malaysia. Okay, so you get to step out of your comfort zone to actually speak to students from basically all around the world. Okay, so one thing I would just want to highlight from here, which is the very, very last box at the bottom. Okay, so ever since this pandemic started, we are all pretty much, you know, getting used to online learning. Okay, whether from university, whether it's from high school, you know, or even like your tuition. Okay, you also have to get used to online learning. So we are rated 5-star for our online learning. Okay, under this also the latest QS star rating. Okay, so this shows that we provide enough support. Okay, we provide a lot of support for our students when attending classes online. Okay. Okay, some more awards. So there are a lot of different awards. Okay, so one thing I would just want to highlight from here, okay, is this the one in the middle, the Premier Digital Tech University. So we are the first few university that has been awarded this status. Okay, so this collaboration with MDEC. If you guys don't know what MDEC is, okay, so MDEC basically stands for Malaysia Digital Economic Corporations. Okay, so they are the ones that is overlooking this the development, okay, of digital economy in Malaysia itself. Okay, so through this collaboration, okay, we make sure that our standard, our modules that has been taught to students are up to industry standards. Okay, so you won't have the situation like, you know, after 3-4 years of study, okay, then only you realize that, yeah, the things that I've learned in university is already outdated. How come you won't have this kind of situation? Okay. All right. So 100% employability. Okay, this is not a self-proclaimed stats. Okay, so basically this is a statistic done by the graduate tracer study done by the Ministry of Higher Education Malaysia. Okay, so a lot of our students, upon graduating, they have already received or they have already found a job. Okay, I would say one of the reasons why we are able to achieve this is also because all of our degree students are required to go through a 4 months of internship before they enter their third year. Okay, so throughout this internship, it actually gives you a lot of opportunities. Okay, it gives you exposure, real life working exposure, and a lot of our students manage to excel and then perform very, very well. So in the end, okay, in the end of the internship, the employer or the boss, they actually counter offer them a full-time job when they graduate. They will say, oh, after you graduate, come back work with me. So a lot of our students actually manage to get a job before they even graduate. Okay, so this is a very, very good opportunity here that we offer for students. Okay, so just a quick list of what programs that we offer here. Okay, of course, today our main topic will be on this computing program. Okay, so here are some of the programs that we offer. IT, Internet of Things, mobile tech. Okay, so these are some of the specialisms that we have. Financial technology, fintech, software engineering, we have computer science, data analytics, cybersecurity, AI. Okay, so if any one of you are looking for machine learning, okay, that will be under intelligent system, multimedia technology, AR, VR, computer games development. Okay, other than that, we also offer some of these others. Okay, engineering, accounting, banking, finance, actuaries, business, social sciences like psychology, media comm, international relations, and design related programs. Okay. All right, so just a very quick one. I believe some of the students may already know like what are you going to do after your SPM. Okay, so very straightforward. After your SPM, you can either go into a university, okay, directly starting with a pre-university program, which is either a foundation or a diploma. Then you can progress with your bachelor degree program. Okay, so here are some of the foundation programs and the diploma programs that we have here. Foundation in computing and technology. So any one of you here who is very keen on pursuing IT related, software engineering related, definitely foundation in computing and technology, or a diploma in ICT, okay, with different specialisms. Okay, so for any one of you who are interested in this, okay, you can always come back to us. Okay, you can come back to EduQuest later on to find out more information about this. Okay, all right, so very quick about entry requirement. I believe this is pretty standard across all universities. Okay, for foundation program, okay, foundation in computing and technology especially, 5 credits including your BM and Sejarah, and also you will need mathematics as well. Okay, so any students who are interested in IT related, computer science related, mathematics is a must. Okay, mathematics definitely you need a credit. For diploma, it's slightly easier. Okay, you only need 3 credit coming in from SPM. Okay, of course, this 3 credit includes mathematics as well. Okay, of course, if you have additional mathematics, that will be even better. Okay, but bottom line is you must have mathematics. Okay, in credits in mathematics, and you need to pass a BM and Sejarah as well. Okay. All right, so here it's like a full list. Okay, so there is a lot. I'm just showing you guys a very quick one. Okay, I believe later on our lecturer, Dr. Arun, will actually share with you guys about this as well. Okay, and we offer dual degree award. Okay, so dual degree meaning to say that upon graduation, you'll be receiving 2 certificates. Okay, one from APU, which is a local university, and another one from De Montfort University, which is a university based in Leicester, UK. Okay, so you have one local university certificate and your one UK certificate. Okay, this applies to all of our degree programs and master programs. Okay, for foundation and diploma, not yet. Okay, no, so only for degree. Okay, so this is a very, very good opportunity for you guys to actually opt for this. Scholarship, okay, a very quick ones as well. So for students who are applying using SPM, yes, we do offer scholarships for SPM, okay, and then the application process is very straightforward, okay, as long as we see your result, okay, and you are eligible for it, straight away, we will award it to you upon registration. Of course, it is from, it is based on a first come, first serve basis, yeah, okay, but there is no interview required, okay, all right, so very, very straightforward. The more A's you get, the more scholarship you get. Okay, so minimum 4 A's and above, you will be able to get a 10% scholarship. Okay, maximum is 100%, but this 100% is very, very limited, and only 100% requires interview. Okay, but anything lesser than 100% is very straightforward. Okay, and then one good thing about our scholarship here is it is given to you for your 4 years of study here at APU. Okay, so not just 1 year, not just 2 years, it's 4 years. 1 year of foundation, 3 years of degree, or 2 years of diploma and 2 years of degree. Okay, of course, there's a requirement for you to meet. Okay, so there is a minimum CGPA for you guys to achieve. This CGPA is a grading system applies in university. Okay, so full marks is CGPA 4.0. Okay, so I would say the requirement here is actually achievable. It's not something very hard to achieve. Okay, as long as you attend class as usual, you submit your assignments, you score your exams and things like that. Okay, it is achievable. Okay, all right. So we are basically a university based in Kuala Lumpur, Bukit Jalil. If you guys know where the stadium Bukit Jalil is, okay, that is I would say a lot of artists, overseas artists will usually come to KL and they will host their concert here at Bukit Jalil, Stadium Bukit Jalil. We are actually nearby. Okay, all right. So we are based in Technology Park Bukit Jalil. This is our university campus. Okay, our iconic university campus. Okay, and this is our college campus, Apit campus, which is based also in Technology Park Bukit Jalil. They are about 2 to 3 minutes driving distance away. Okay, so if you guys are interested to find out more, you can always visit our website, www.apu.edu.my, to find out more, or you can always come back to us, come back to me, come back to EduQuest to find out more information. Okay. All right, so that is all from me today. Okay, you can also get some updates from our social media platforms. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for your time. So now I will officially pass it over to our lecturer, Dr. Arun, to conduct the workshop today. Over to you, Dr. Arun.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia. Okay, good afternoon, guys. Thanks, everyone, right, for being here. I hope you can see my screen and hope you can hear my voice as well, right? So, I'm Dr. Arun, lecturer, School of Technology, Asia Pacific University of Technology and Innovation, Kuala Lumpur. So, I'm teaching computer science and information technology for about 30 years. Okay, so I have very good experience in this field because I started teaching computer science since 1996. Okay, so I'm with computers for almost 25 years, right? And I have a basic degree in computer science, and I have 2 master degree in computer science, and my highest qualification, that is a PhD from computer science, right? So today I'm going to have a career talk with you guys, right? Especially with respect to computing and IT, right? So career is very important in our life, right? Because if your career is good, of course, you guys can be energetic, you guys can be positive, and you can make your life better, right? So if you want to be a successful person in your life, of course, career is one of the most important factors. So I'm happy to be here, okay, to have a career talk with you guys with respect to computing and IT, right? So let's go to the session. And yeah, so I'll be discussing the best career options in the future, right? Especially Malaysia is desperately, right? Desperately in the sense, let's say, I'll put it in other words, badly in need of students from these fields. Okay, so you can see the fields over here: cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, software engineer, IoT, cloud computing. And as far as this COVID-19 pandemic is concerned, I think we have been in online teaching for about 17 months, right? We are sitting at home and we are listening to classes, right, through online sessions, right? Sometimes we listen classes through Zoom. Even now, right, our session is going on through Zoom app, right? So we have been sitting at home, listening to lectures, listening to classes, listening to seminar sessions for about 17 months. And in these 17 months, and especially these fields like cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, software engineer, IoT, cloud computing, right, is playing a major role. Okay, so if we don't have these fields, I think by now, right, we'll be in a very difficult situation. So let me tell you what. Okay, so let me give you a brief introduction about cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, software engineer, IoT, and cloud computing. Of course, there are other fields like our executive, marketing head, Cynthia was telling us, right? So she has shown us a lot of courses, because those courses are also very important. But these courses are, especially, Malaysia is going for Industry Revolution 4.0. I'll tell you what is Industry Revolution 4.0. If you want to achieve Industry Revolution 4.0, they are expecting students from these fields, right? So let's talk about each and every course in detail. So let me take cybersecurity. Okay, hope you guys are quite familiar with cybersecurity, right? So it's a field of computer science protecting computers, right? So for example, now everything is going online, right? Because of pandemic, we are sitting at home and we purchase food online, we purchase things online, right? Through Lazada, through Shopee, right? So everything is online. Even now, the meeting is going online. Our session is also happening through online apps like Zoom and everything, right? Even I teach my classes using Microsoft Teams. So I have been teaching my students for about 17 months through online. Okay, so everything is online now, and so when you're online, of course, you guys can see a lot many incidents that are happening now, especially cybersecurity incidents. So as of May 2021, 4,615 cyber crime cases. Okay, in the sense online thieves. In other words, I put it in this way: online thieves, 4,615 online thieves until May 2021. Just imagine now we are in the month of September, right? I think it must have crossed around 6,000 to 7,000 online thieves, right? And these are the official numbers reported, but some people, they don't even report the online frauds. Okay, so from our research articles, we've identified that 4,615 cybersecurity incidents were reported from January until May 2021. Okay, so because of these cybersecurity incidents, 26% of companies in Malaysia, right? So they lost around US $1 million, I think around $4.11 million, right? So Malaysia desperately, that is badly needs qualified trained professionals who can catch online thieves. Right? If you're really interested in this course, right, I think you can join this field of computer science, and it's really good. And I think I'm not sure whether you have experienced any online hacking incidents. Just I'll tell you an example. 2 weeks back, right, when I was, because of pandemic, sometimes I order food online. So 2 weeks back, when I was ordering food online, especially, I think you have got a lot many food delivery systems, right? Food Panda, Grab, and all these things, Grab Food, Food Panda, and all these things. So when I was trying to order food online, of course, we need to give our credit card details, we need to give our debit card details. I think you must be knowing that, right? So when I was trying to order food online, I think someone was trying to take my credit card details just 2 weeks back, right? So luckily, my laptop, my mobile phone got an application that immediately told me that there is an intruder, okay? There is a hacker, right? So he's trying to hack your credit card details. So I got an alert. So because of that alert, somehow I managed to prevent the threat, right? Then username and password, guys. Let's say, I think 1 year back, normally I send and receive mails through Gmail because everyone is using Gmail, right, for sending and receiving mails. So I was using Gmail for about an year ago, and my username and password was hacked by someone, right? And he was taking my username and password, and he started sending mails, you know, using my username and password. So that was a very big cyber crime, right? Then I changed my username and password. So I just give you a tip. When you go for username and password, right? I mean, especially password, don't set 6 characters password, right? You just go for 12 characters password, right? Normally we set 6 characters password, right? So if you set 6 characters password, it's hackers can easily hack your password, right? So within seconds, they can hack your password. So I advise you guys to set the password for about 12 characters. Of course, it's very difficult to remember. I know 12-character password is it's not that easy to remember, right? So, but no choice because hackers out there and they can easily hack all our passwords, right? If you set 6-character password, of course you are done. They can hack your password within 6 seconds. Okay, I mean this is what our research says. Okay, but if you set 12, they take nearly 10 to 20 years to crack the password. Okay, so strength of the password should be very high. And if suppose if you are setting 6 characters password, that too you are setting all the uppercase, lowercase, everything, only uppercase or only lowercase, then that's it. It's very easy to hack your password. So whenever you set password, make sure that you have uppercase, lowercase, you have special characters, you have numbers as well, right? So try to set 10 to 12-character password because this is what we found when we investigate certain cybersecurity incidents. Of course, we do investigate certain cybercrime cases, right? So many things are happening, right? So nowadays everything is online. We shop online, so we have to give our credit card details. You just imagine if our credit card details taken by an online thief, that's it. So completely they'll take our money from our credit card. So it's very dangerous now. Cybercrime cases are high, right? So Malaysia is desperately looking for this qualified and trained professionals who can catch online thieves. And you would be getting job titles like information security analyst, ethical hacker, digital forensic security architect, network engineer. So when you get into this cybersecurity field, your job titles would be like this. So information security analyst, in the sense you guys be protecting the computers, right? When you join a company, you'll be protecting companies' computers, you'll be protecting companies' security systems and everything. Then ethical hacking. Ethical hacking means you are a licensed hacker. Okay, you are a legal hacker. That's what we say, ethical hacking. In this, you hack my computer, and after hacking my computer, you tell me that your computer can be hacked. So please protect your computer using antivirus and all these things. You are just hacking for good, okay, not for bad. Means it's a licensed legal hacker, right? So I hack your computer. Then after hacking your computer, I will tell you your computer is vulnerable for attacks. Then I'll ask you to protect your computer by installing antivirus software. So ethical hacker, there is you can be an ethical hacker. Then digital forensics. Digital forensics, cyber police, when they go to crime scene, right? So what they do, they will try to collect mobile phones, laptops, right? So it's all for what? Digital evidences. Okay, if they go to crime scene, of course they'll be confiscating what? Mobile phones, laptops, and other digital devices. So they will go through the mobile phones and laptops for information, right? So that particular domain or that particular field, we call it as digital forensics. Then security architect. Of course, when you join a company, you guys have to design uh, security infrastructure, right, for protecting companies' computers or companies' network. Then fifth one is network engineer. So you can maintain a network. Right now you have joined this session using Wi-Fi network, right? So if you want to protect Wi-Fi network, of course, there is a job title for you guys that can be labeled as a network engineer, right? Wi-Fi network is a small network. Okay, so we all use Wi-Fi network at home, right? It's a small network. But when you come to APU, of course, you can see a very big network. We have got thousands of computers, right? So how do we maintain those thousands of computers? We need network engineers, right? So these are the 5 most in-demand jobs in cybersecurity. I think it's like if you want me to put cybersecurity in short, I mean, It's like a cyber police, right? So if you're really interested to be a cyber police, or if you want to be an ethical hacker, or if you want to protect wireless networks, Wi-Fi networks, if you want to protect computers, right? Yes, you can join this domain. You can join this field, and just let me tell you the salary package for this cybersecurity. I think I have taken this salary package from online resource. I think PayScale is giving us this salary package. So they say that 115,000, 52,087. So it comes around monthly package of 10 to 12, right? 10 to 12,000 ringgit. But in reality, of course, we can't expect 10 to 12,000 ringgit right now. But if you are fresh graduates, I think you can expect at least 7,000 to 8,000 Malaysian ringgit, just fresh graduates. But as far as the article is concerned, they say that average pay for a cybersecurity engineer is 152,087, right? But for getting this pay, right, you don't need to have a master degree in cybersecurity, or you don't need to have PhDs and all. Just bachelor degree is enough. If you have bachelor degree and if you're a fresh graduate, I think you're eligible for getting this salary package per year, right? So salary package is very high for cybersecurity, right? So it's one of the interesting field. So if you want to be a cyber police, yes, this is the field for you. Okay, and if you want to protect computers, protect networks, right, from theft, damage, or you want to protect software, hardware, or if you want to protect data, this is the best field. You can go for it. And Malaysia is desperately need qualified professionals from this field, cybersecurity. Of course, you guys can take degree courses like this, right? BSc in computer science with specialism in digital forensics, BSc in computer science cybersecurity, BSc in information technology with a specialism in information system security, BSc in information technology with a specialism in network computing, right? So these are the courses that you guys can take. Of course, APU, we have these courses. I think our marketing head, Cynthia, right? She was showing all these courses. Okay, so I'm just showing you courses based on the field. So these are the courses that you guys can join for cybersecurity. Then the next field, okay, so that is artificial intelligence. This is one of the upcoming field, and future we are going to have this field like anything. It's like you are teaching machines to think and behave like humans. So that's artificial intelligence, right? Humans, we have natural intelligence, right? But machines cannot have natural intelligence. So we need to teach machines to think like humans. Then if they start thinking like humans, then machines will have what? Artificial intelligence, right? So it's a field of computer science that teaches machines to think and behave like humans, as well as execute tasks usually done by humans, right? So let me show you some interesting stuff. And this field is becoming popular now. Like you see robo waiters. Okay, I think in KL, some restaurants, right? Some restaurants, you guys can see robo waiters. I think 2 weeks back when I went to Petaling KL, of course, I was served by a robo waiter, and that too this pandemic season. Restaurants are trying to maintain social distancing, so they started going for robo waiters. I think robo waiters are common now in KL restaurants. I think if you visit KL, I think you can see some restaurants are going for robo waiter. Okay, then another thing is you see Alexa. Have you heard of Alexa? I'm sure that you guys must have heard of Alexa. You guys must have heard of Siri, Google Assistant, and all, right? So let me talk about Alexa, right? So you see, it's a machine, right? So when you order something, you say, Alexa, translate hello to hello world or something like that to German. Immediately, Alexa will do that. You see this? Translate hello world into German. So the machine Alexa is doing that, right? So this is called machine learning. That is, we are teaching machine to speak like human. Okay, so this field is also called machine learning. So artificial intelligence has got a lot of courses, machine learning, intelligent systems, and so many things. Even robotics, it comes under artificial intelligence. And apart from these two, I think you guys must have heard of selfless robot taxis. I think Tesla is making robot taxis, correct? It means driverless taxis. You no need to have driver. So the car is going automatically with the sensors. That's it. You just sit and relax. You no need to drive the car, right? That's we can call it as robot taxis, or we can call it as driverless taxis, something like that. Okay, so all these technologies are coming in, and you see the jobs that are getting generated between 2017 and 2037. 7.2 million jobs. Okay, so in another few years, you get a lot of jobs from this domain, artificial intelligence. And companies have to adopt this, no choice. Even nowadays in KL, many restaurants, they are going for robo-waiters, and even COVID hospitals, right? To maintain social distancing, and they are purchasing what? Robo-waiters. Okay, many COVID hospitals here in Malaysia, they already started purchasing robo-waiters. So to conclude that, companies have to adopt this technology, no choice. They have to go for it. And definitely these type of technologies, right, will help business to be agile, innovate, and scale the profit. Okay, right. So when you get into this field, you would be getting job titles as big data engineer, data scientist, machine learning engineer, artificial intelligence engineer, robotic engineer. Okay, so these are the different titles you guys would be getting when you get into this field, artificial intelligence. So big data in the sense, um, because robo, right? If you are planning to go for designing a robo design needs a lot of data. Okay, because you are making robot to think like humans. So it means you have to feed a lot of data into robo. So you guys have to analyze the data, right? You have to collect the data, analyze the data, then you feed the data into robots. For that, you need to have the job title big data engineer, or you can be a data scientist or machine learning engineer, like you're making Alexa to speak, right? So your job title would be like machine learning engineer, means you're making machine to speak. Then sometimes your job title would be like artificial intelligence engineer or robotic engineer. So when you get into this field, I think you guys can see some job titles like big data, data scientist, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and robotic engineer. Okay, and you see the salary package for this artificial intelligence, because this field is quite new, right? And it's in the form of baby, right? But Malaysia experts and Malaysia expects a lot of experts within this area, right? You see the pay package. Pay package is around 170,000 ringgit, and is actually is mentioned by pay scale, right? And they have mentioned that head of analytics could earn an average of 400,000 plus, and specialists could earn up to 160,000 plus. So it means that the average monthly salary is around 10 to 12,000, right? That's what they mentioned. But at least you can get 8 to 9. Okay, when you, I mean, top companies, of course, they pay you very high salaries, but medium-sized companies, they can pay you starting from 7 to 8, something like that. Okay, so this field is an emerging field, right? So it gives a lot of opportunities, and it's going to create 7.2 million jobs. And if you're really interested in designing a robot like this, or if you want, or if you want to teach the machines to speak like humans, then this is a field for you. Okay. So if you're really interested in this artificial intelligence, of course, you guys can take the degree courses like computer science with a specialism in data analytics, computer science, intelligent systems, and of course, this field, right? Artificial intelligence is a hybrid field. Hybrid field in the sense, engineering will also come into artificial intelligence, computer science will also come into artificial intelligence, IT will also come into artificial intelligence. Okay, so I think that's what I have listed out degrees, and some degrees are from computer science, especially BSc in computer science with specialism in data analytics, BSc in computer science intelligent systems, Bachelor of Engineering in mechatronics engineering, that will teach you advanced robotics and intelligent machines. But these three degrees are available in APU, but the first two degrees are with School of Computing and Information Technology. The third degree, Bachelor of Engineering, right, is coming from engineering discipline, right? Why? Because artificial intelligence needs multidisciplinary approach. Then the third field is software engineering. Yes. So I think you guys are quite familiar with the app MySajatra, right? So everyone is using what? MySajatra. Everyone have to use MySajatra, right? So there is when you check in, check out public places, because you have to use MySajatra app, right? It's an app. Okay, so who developed these? Who developed this app? Of course, software engineers. Software engineers normally they develop these apps. Not only MySajatra. Of course, now we purchase everything online, right? We purchase things through Lazada. We purchase things through Shopee. Sometimes we order food online through Foodpanda, right? So we need to have a lot of apps. Even if you just look into mobile phones, of course, you can see a lot many apps there, right? So if you're really interested in developing apps, right? So you want to be an app developer or you want to be a software engineer. Yes, this is domain. Okay. So this is a field of computer science that helps you to build applications, that helps you to build apps. Okay. And nowadays apps are very, very important in our lives. Okay, we are sitting at home and everything is going through apps. Order food online is because of apps. Order things online, order products online is because of apps. Even MySajatra is an app, right? So software engineering is needed for developing a very good application, right? So you guys will be learning some languages like HTML, CSS, not only these languages, a lot many programming languages, and those programming languages will help you to develop applications, right? Python, right? Java, C, C++. I think you must have done all these programming languages in your schools, if I'm not mistaken. You see, it's growing fastest and it's adding newest jobs over the next 10 years, okay, according to Bureau of Labor Statistics. So software engineering is an emerging field. Of course, this field is there for about 20 to 30 years. Even when I took the career, especially in computer science, of course, I do have this field, right? So this field is a bit old, but still is going great, right? Without this field, I don't think we will be getting a lot many apps. Yeah, if you want to be in this field, I think you guys will be getting job titles as software engineer, app developer, programmer, software test engineer, right? So some companies, they give you a job title as software engineer. Some companies, they give you a job title as app developer. Some companies, they give you a job title as programmer, Some companies, they give you job title as software engineer, right? Software test engineer, something like that. So it depends on the company. But the job profile is the same. You guys will be developing apps. I think the salary scale in Malaysia, so it's giving you around 6,742, right? And especially top companies are giving you this much package. And medium-sized companies, of course, they give you 5,000, right? So it's a good package. as far as this field is concerned. And if you guys are really interested in developing apps, yes, this is the one. The field is software engineering. So you can take degrees in computer science. You can take degree, BSc in information technology. You can take degree in software engineering. You can take degree in information technology with a specialism in mobile technology, games development. So these are the degrees available for software engineering field. Okay, and all these degrees are in APU as well. I think um, Ms. Cynthia was showing these degrees as well. Then the next field is Internet of Things. Okay, so let me show you what is Internet of Things. Smart home. Right, you guys can control your home like anything, just through app. You want to switch off your lights, app will help you to switch off the lights. You want to open the door, app will help you to open the door. Okay, if you want to tune the brightness of your light, apps will be there. Okay, so this is the field, right, that is trying to connect all your household devices, not only your household devices, all digital devices can be connected to internet. Okay, so as of now, we connect our mobile phones to internet, correct? We connect our laptops to internet, right? But when you get into this field, it will teach you that all devices can be connected to internet. Your fan, right, can be connected to internet. Refrigerator can be connected to internet. Washing machine can be connected to internet. All your devices, all household appliances, your music system, everything can be connected to internet. And you have to install app in your mobile phone. Using that app, I think you guys can control your home. I'm just giving you an example, but this field has got a lot of new applications. You see the animation here. I think you are able to control everything, right? You are able to control your door, front door, back door, lights and everything. So we say that it's a smart home. So we are connecting all the devices to internet. So this field is also an emerging field. I think in coming years, I'm sure that all our homes can become a smart home. Okay, right now, smart home is a bit expensive, but future, maybe in another 5 to 6 years, I'm sure that all our homes will be like a smart home. But this field got a lot many applications, but I'm just telling you only the application smart home. Yeah. So the jobs that you will be getting from this field is IoT engineer, IoT developer, IoT specialist. Okay, so means that you are making the devices to get connected to internet. So you're making fan to connect to internet, you're making lights to connect to internet, you're making all your household appliances to get connected to internet. So a lot of jobs there in this field. And the salary package, of course, is really good. I think I've taken this package average salary scale from Indeed. Okay, so when I research uh, something about salary scales in all these fields, and they say that it's giving around 5,197 per month, right? It's quite good for fresher, right? If you finish a degree and you guys will be getting 5,197 per month average salary, okay? So there is a degree for this field. We say that it's Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with a specialism in Internet of Things. We have this course in APU as well. Then the last field that I would like to stress is cloud computing. Okay, this is also an emerging field and that makes our life better. Okay, so let me give you some examples of cloud computing. Yes, Zoom. Okay, right now, how are we connected? We are connected through what? Zoom app, right? So Zoom app is connecting you and me, right? So our sharing session, right, is going with the help of Zoom. So Zoom is providing us what? Video conferencing service, right? So any service that you get through internet, that field is called cloud computing. Okay, so we are connected through Zoom app. How are we connected? Through internet. So you need to have Zoom app plus you need to have internet, right? So this Zoom is a video conferencing service that brings us in one platform through internet. Then Gmail. Let me give you an example. I'm sure that you guys all have Gmail account, right? So Gmail normally is a email service, right? Using Gmail, of course, we send and we receive emails, correct? So, but you need to have internet for using Gmail. So Gmail is bringing email service through internet. So Gmail is a field of cloud computing, right? So cloud computing is the one that's bringing our life better now, especially in COVID pandemic. Okay, for the past 16 to 17 months, everyone taking classes through Zoom or through Microsoft Teams. Of course, here we use Microsoft Teams for teaching our students, right? So Microsoft Teams, right, is a cloud computing. Zoom is a form of cloud computing, okay? And Gmail is a form of cloud computing. So all these apps, right, they bring services through internet. So most in-demand jobs, especially in cloud computing, is cloud engineer, cloud consultant, cloud architect, cloud administrator. Okay, so all these jobs, right, will be like you guys have to develop an app, and that app should bring IT services through internet. Okay, so let me give you an example. Normally, we purchase computers, right? Sometimes we go to KL there is a plaza, Lloyd Plaza. You go to Lloyd Plaza where you see a lot many laptops, right? And you pay money and then you get the laptop, right? You get physical laptops, correct? But through this technology, you don't need to buy physical laptops. Laptops will be coming through internet. Okay, laptops will be coming through internet. Machines will be coming through internet. Okay, so this technology is bringing what? Machines through internet. Okay, so you don't need to buy any physical machines. And you see, you are able to see my laptop, right? You're able to see my screen, right? I have shared my screen here. You're able to view my screen, correct? So I am not sure about your location. Okay, some of you guys must be in Malacca, some of you guys must be in Johor, some of you guys must be in some other states, correct? I'm in KL, I'm in Bukit Jalil. But the technology, that is the cloud computing, that allows you to view my screen, right? You're all in remote locations. Even I don't have idea about your locations. You don't have idea about my location, right? But still we are connected. How? It's because of cloud computing. So cloud computing makes people getting connected remotely, right? So this is one of the emerging technologies that is in place now. And you see the average salary package of cloud computing, it's around 137K per year. So it means the package is really good as far as this field is concerned, right, guys? And if you want to take this field, you guys have to take degree in cloud computing. There is BSc in information technology with a specialism in cloud computing. Of course, APU, we have this cloud computing specialism as well, right? So I think I have shown you 5 emerging fields: cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, IoT, correct? Software engineering, then cloud computing. Okay. Now let me put you a question. Are you ready for the fourth industrial revolution? So what do you mean by fourth industrial revolution? Because Malaysia is gearing up for fourth industrial revolution. So what do you mean by that? So the thing is, fourth industrial revolution in the sense, most of the companies in Malaysia planning to adopt cloud computing, planning to adopt IoT, planning to adopt software, artificial intelligence. Okay, so most of the companies are planning to adopt all these fields, and they are expecting students to come up with these skills so that Malaysia's digital economy can be supported a lot. Okay, that's what. Are you ready for the fourth industrial revolution? Yes, because companies are gearing up for this industrial revolution, so they expect students to come up with these latest technologies like artificial intelligence, IoT, cloud computing, right? And even they would like to have software engineers. And when these things are coming up, of course, online thieves will be more, and they want the students to catch online thieves. That is the field of cybersecurity. Okay, so these are the 5 fields that are going to be very popular, and right now it's popular, and even in the future, these 5 fields will drive the digital world. Okay, so thanks for listening, guys. If you have any questions, and you guys can ask me.
Thank you, Dr. Arun. So thanks for the very insightful information given to students. So hope that student got the information that you want, so know what you want to study in the future. So before we end this session, is there any Q&A questions from the floor? Or is there any add Miss Cynthia or Dr. Arun? Students are quiet.
Yeah, students are quiet here.
Yeah, so I'll assume there's no questions from student. It's very clear informations are given by Dr. Arun.
Thank you.
Is there add-on from Cynthia? If not, then we will end the session.
Actually, not much. Okay, so for students who are interested, I think just now, thanks to Dr. Arun, he actually explains the demand in very detail. Okay, so for students who are interested to pursue in either of this career pathway, okay, if you guys have any questions regarding to how should you, what kind of course you should go for, what kind of pathway should I go for, foundation, diploma, and all these things, okay, do feel free to get in touch with us. Okay, so with that, I think we can end this session. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, student. Thank you, Dr. Arun and Miss
Thank
Cynthia.
you, everyone. Stay safe, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, we can student, you can just leave the meeting directly if there's no questions from you guys. Okay, so once again, thanks Dr. Arun and Miss Cynthia
Thank
for
you.
your
Thank
time
you.
and student as
Thank you.
well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.